As I was growing up, Pokemon had always been something I held near and dear to my heart. My adventure, as many of my age, started with Blue and then Silver, but I hadn't fallen in love with the franchise yet. It was something I enjoyed and was always on my radar, but I hadn't considered it as something that would have shaped my love for games, as I had not kept up with the series due to the lack of money. My family has never been well off, so I never owned Ruby or Sapphire, which led me to remain a whole generation of Pokemon behind my peers. I can remember them all talking, playing, and watching the brand new anime, and discussing how the new Pokemon were simply amazing. All that changed one winter holiday, when under that tree I had found a treasure that changed my perspective on the series forever. Enter Pokemon Emerald. The shiny green box, the menacing dragon on the art, and the excitement of being able to play the next installment in the series sent me over the moon. I booted up the game and got hit by the cutscene, then the title screen, then the music, then the dark silhouette of Rayquaza. I knew right there that this game was going to leave a mark on me. But I wasn't prepared for what came next, and one of the pieces of music that impacted me the most in the Pokemon franchise and in gaming as a whole. During the events of Emerald, you find yourself fighting against the forces of Team Aqua and Magma, while you are trying to stop their evil scheme of using Kyogre and Groudon to benefit their needs. Both would wreak unprecedented havoc across the Hoenn region. The only way to stop them is by summoning Rayquaza from the Sky Pillar, thus saving Hoenn and being able to continue to the Elite Four in the Champion Battle. I skipped being able to capture the legendary Pokemon in favor of continuing the story, as I thought it was just another Mewtwo situation, locked behind the Post Key. So, I locked the Green Space Dragon in my mind and proceeded to go fight the Pokemon League. And as soon as I defeated the Elite Four and the Champion, I set on a quest on capturing Rayquaza. I was not ready for what happened next. As soon as I reached Rayquaza, I saved the game, before the battle obviously, and stared down at that pixelated dragon and pressed A. Rayquaza roared. The bells chimed in. The animation of Rayquaza's pattern played on the screen, and then it went dark. Pressure. I was in front of something magical, a deity in Pokemon. The music for this battle set the tone. The mood shifted. I was no longer battling with my Pokemon against a random wild Pokemon like before. No. I was standing toe-to-toe with the beasts of legend. It wasn't like previous games where the wild encounter theme played and you proceeded to battle and attempt to capture the previous legends. No. This battle theme was the embodiment of power, the imagery and strength behind a myth. No other track on Pokemon had made me feel so stressed, anxious, and unprepared as this one before, and I absolutely loved it. The ominous bells chiming in declaration of authority and deification, the percussion in this deep rhythm of power and respect, and let's not forget the ever-present Gen 3 trumpets, and the wind instruments. I don't think the battle theme would have hit as hard the first time without any of these elements. This embodied the full spirit of what a legendary Pokemon battle theme had to sound like for the rest of time. They are the cornerstone of how out of this world the battle was, and it hit hard. It hit so hard. They give a sense of magnificence and the sense of an imposing force. The hairs on my skin were on high alert throughout all of it. As I enjoyed the music, and eventually caught Rayquaza, I wonder if the other two legendary Pokemon, Groudon and Kyogre, had unique themes of their own. And I got excited. I raced to track them down, and after much tracking and much Google searching, I found them, and was pleasantly surprised to hear those familiar bells, their own patterns and animations play. And I said to myself, this is it. I had fallen in love with the franchise. The designs of these legendary Pokemon and their battle theme rang in my head whenever I saw them. Their iconic imagery and roars, it all made me want to see what other special Pokemon were out there, to the point where I hunted as many of the legends available in the game that I could. Honorable mentions go to the Reggies, who also have a stellar theme that made me marvel at their design and wonder where they came from. The remakes and subsequent battles have done different remixes and special versions of this theme, and they're all amazing. Every time I hear this particular theme, regardless of which form and way it's played, I'm reminded of how powerful and impactful this theme and these legendary Pokemon are to who I became as a gamer and as a Pokemon trainer. My love for the franchise started here, with this trio of legendary Pokemon, and it's forever formed an opinion on what a Pokemon battle theme should be. It should be grandiose. It should be something that presents the boss as something that is incomprehensibly powerful. It should be tense and give a sense of awe, something that puts not only fear and stress on the player, but respect and admiration. It should be something that leaves a reminder, a memory of that event. Thank you so much for watching this short video. It's my very first video in a series, and it's my very first video on YouTube, rambling about my past in gaming and how it influenced my love for games. I'm thinking of talking about different games and songs, themes, and tracks that have inspired me and have formed my love for music in general. If you enjoy the video and want to support the channel, make sure to drop a like if you so please, and maybe even subscribe or follow the channel. I stream on Twitch where you can see me play a plethora of games. We recently finished a couple games included Kingdom Hearts, and it's something I might talk about in the near future. This has been Aaron, your local Bard VTuber, signing out. See ya!